For the information of a jury, so she is representing team number or lot number 2.
No, this one is okay. First of all, a very good morning to one and all present here. Everyone, Mahatma Gandhi once said that anyone who says that they are not interested in politics is like a drowning man who says he is not interested in water. And Indian youth must not be that drowning man. So here, today, I, code number 2, am here presenting my views on the topic youngsters should involve in politics for a better India. Friends, plus majority of the Indian population is young as per statistics. They can connect better with the younger leaders. Youngsters can empathize with their generation and they can understand the need of the hour better. The young people's enthusiasm and innovation can be an important driver for change because combination of innovation, creativity and energy is the power of youth and we must take advantage of that. But unfortunately, in our country there is negative perception of politics. Whenever people think about politics, they think of a game of corruption and unfair means. Sometimes the issue of experience arises. But these things are responsible for youngsters who inhibit these things inhibits the youngsters from joining the politics. But none of these challenges are unsurmountable. So the youth must embrace these challenges as opportunities for the development. Because power is not good or bad, just like a knife is not. Plato once said that what is honored in a country is cultivated there. So if we cultivate an honest, a sincere political culture in our country, the youth will be automatically encouraged for joining the politics in our country. And the point is simple. If we are allowed to vote for a person at the age of 18, we are eligible for a driving license at the age of 18, why can't we be interested in the politics of the country? If we are considered mature, wise enough to choose a good political leader for the country, why can't we be interested in what's happening at the political front of our country? If we look back at the history, we will realize that the prominent personalities who brought about a major socio-economical change in the country were the youth of their times. And let me remind you of the, if it wasn't the active participation of the youth like Martin Luther King Jr. and Bhagat Singh, the history of the countries would have been totally different today. And that's what matters today. The youth needs to participate in the Indian politics to make our India reach heights. And while empathizing on the fact that youngsters should participate more and more in politics, I do not believe that the people who are old need to quit the politics. It is simple that instead the old people can be should act as an advisory heads and they can contribute to the nation by continuing giving us advices with the help of their experiences, but just by being back, just being by on the backstage, and with the help of indirect politics. So, I would like to conclude by saying that the youth needs to understand that they are the future of the country, and they must be aware of the fact they must be aware about the policies, the issues, the political status of our country. Because by ignoring the politics, by keeping oneself aloof from the reality and just turning a blind eye on the prevailing situations in the country, we would be doing injustice to our own nation. And this can be summed up by the wise words and very famous words of Mahatma Gandhi that I felt compelled by coming into the politics, because I could not even have done social work without touching politics. And how can we not remember Swami Vivekananda while talking about youngsters? So I would like to end my say with the wise words of Swami Vivekananda only. Arise, awake, and stop not till the goal is reached. Thank you very much.